Okay, everybody, here we are for part 7 of our Cinema 4D signature course. And in this particular portion, we are going to talk about dynamics. So we have things that collide and are soft and are cloth and all of those type of things. Specifically, we're going to talk about hard dynamics, things that employ gravity. And the first thing we're going to do is create a bowling pin and ball setup. But as I like to do with most of the projects, I like to incorporate as much of the tools as possible so you can kind of get a feel for how everything can incorporate. So we're going to start out by talking about more of these NURB options, specifically the loft NURBs and what that means. All right, so what we're going to do is go to our curves and we're going to add a circle. Okay, and then for that circle curve, I'm going to take the plane and put it on the, not the ZY, on the XZ, so it's laying flat. Okay. So we have just a curve. And then we're going to select that circle and Command on the Mac, Control on the PC, Command C, Command V to paste. All right, we made a copy of that. With the Move tool, as well as the Model tool, we're going to move that up. Okay, and this is a technique that you can use to create different types of shapes, such as if we go to maybe... Oh, what would be fun? Let's go to a four-sided. That's always good. And we'll add that four-sided. Actually, let me take that back. Let me do something like the star instead. Okay. And what we're going to do here is join all of these together. Okay. So I'll take the star, and we'll also put that on the XZ, and we'll pull it up. Okay, we got a couple of different shapes here. And now that I think about it, let's take this one and we'll pull it up here. There we go. Press the O key. We can fit that to view. So we got the circle, the star, and the circle. And of course, like anything, you can go in here to scale, and you can scale this, move it, rotate it a little bit. So you can really create some very interesting shapes just based on these curves. Okay. And so what am I going to do with this? Well, we're going to use the loft NURBs. All right. So let's go over here. And in the NURB category, let's choose loft NURBs. And all I'm going to do is drop these guys in here. Select this, and drop them into the NURBs. All right. Now, because of the way these were organized, everything kind of connects in a funky way, right? Well, remember, I moved my circle. So I'm going to put that on top. And look what happens. It skins those together. It takes those curves and skins them together. So take this a lot farther than just a circle and a star and a circle. Imagine other shapes that you can put in here. You can take the star or the flower or the circle and cut it down, or the four-sided or the cogwheel. Anything you want, adjust all the parameters, similar to what I showed you earlier in the course. And then you connect those together, and you can see how the top one's rotated. So you can make some really cool-looking bottles. We had created the first bottle using a Bezier and a B-spline. Well, this is just another way to make interesting shapes. And, of course, you can take this loft NURBs. You can drop down here with the hyper NURBs. Drop that in there. And now that makes it even smoother. And you've got this really cool-looking, absolutely nothing thing. But, you know, you go a little step further. Come down here to your material shaders, and we could choose something like a Banshee shader, which is glass. Drop that on there, render it out, and now you've got a nice vase for the corner of your room or your building or anything else. You can certainly cut some holes in here. You can take this guy as a polygon, take the cap right here, and of course do whatever you want. Bevel it, pull that around, shape it, skin it, a little bit differently. Whatever you like to do. It's totally up to you. Okay, but the idea is that you can take these basic curves and turn them into an interesting shape. Okay, so we're going to close all that. Let's move on to the next video, and we're going to use that exact operation to create our bowling pin.